Hey, Kaitlyn, I'm Yo.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. I also have my morning co-host in the studio, Michelle.
Hi, Kaitlyn.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
So, tell us a little bit about Santa Paws 2. Now, I watched the movie, and it didn't seem like you had a lot of interaction with the puppies, but did you get to spend some time with the actual dogs, and how much fun was that?
Yes, I did. When we weren't filming on set, I got to pet them and cuddle them up. They were so cute. They were so white and fluffy, and I really enjoyed spending time with them, especially since I don't have a dog myself.
Really? Did they let you keep one?
No, I don't. They offered, but we said no. It would be too much
Really?
too much work.
Oh, that's sad.
Do you want a dog now?
Oh yes, definitely. But I know that there would be sacrifices that I'd have to make if there were a dog.
Yeah, my kids are the same way. They'd like to have a dog, but they don't want to have the responsibility for one just yet. So, Kaitlyn, I loved how you sang "Oh Holy Night" in the movie, which is my favorite Christmas song of all time. And I'm glad you sang it well, because if you didn't sing it well, then I probably wouldn't have liked you as much. But because you did such a great job, you're like my favorite person ever now, because you sang my favorite Christmas song. What's your favorite Christmas song?
Thank you. My favorite Christmas song is probably Away in the Manger or Silent Night. I like both of those songs. I can't really pick between those songs, but maybe Away in the Manger, because I can just close my eyes and just listen to it very low in the background, and then just imagine what it would be like to be there on that really cool night. And then sometimes I have to wake myself up because I can't remember where I was.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's actually my absolute favorite Christmas song to sing, too. I also heard that you like to sing in church. Would that just be your favorite church song to sing as well?
Probably. I also like What Child Is This? That's also a very pretty.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's a good one. Hey, speaking of church, what does your church think about Santa Claus? You know, you just did a movie that had Santa Claus in it. Does your church like Santa Claus? Do they not like Santa Claus? What do they teach you about Santa Claus at church?
At church, they don't. At church, they don't really think as much about. They think more about the spirit of Christmas, because it's more of a spiritual church. And so I don't think that they really pay as much attention to that. I've never really asked them, so I don't know. I know that Santa Claus is a good person who represents very, very good things, but my church teaches more about giving to others, people like Santa Claus on Christmas.
Keeping on the subject of Christmas and Santa Claus, you've spent a lot of time thinking about Christmas and making movies about Christmas. What's your favorite thing about Christmas?
My favorite thing about Christmas is probably that it's probably giving to other people, and I just really liked that part about Christmas. It's really neat to know that there's other people out there who we can show them the true meaning of Christmas and God's love. And I also like to wrap shoe boxes from Operation Christmas Child and pack stockings for the kids who don't have anything. And I think that it's very important that not only the people who are wealthier have things, but the people who don't have enough money to get things have things too.
That's awesome. We love doing Operation Christmas Child here at the radio station. We participate in that every year, so that's cool that you do that. Tell me, what's the difference between singing before a live audience and then doing a song for a movie? I'm assuming that while you're doing a movie, it's easier to like mess up and then you can restart as opposed to when you sing in a live audience. But which do you like to do more?
I like to do both, but I like to see the audience's reaction. That's really a really fun thing for me to do, is see what they do and make them smile. And that's really something that I like to do. Now, recording in the studios is nice because it gives you the chance to be able to hear you usually they play you the theme before, that way you can feel what's going on, and it's nice to hear the other parts of the movie that you haven't heard before. So it's both are very interesting, but I'd probably prefer singing live.
Yeah. Well, for being so young, you have a lot of experience with both singing in front of a live audience and in studio. But tell me, what was it like for you when you were on America's Got Talent? What was that experience like for you?
It was so much fun. I had a great time meeting the judges and all the other contestants. It was like one big family, and we all tried to be very supportive of each other. I was 4 then, and I liked the princess puzzles, and I remember that all of the other cast members used to put in the other pieces of the princesses puzzles when I was 4, and I was doing that, and we all completed the puzzle together. So that was fun.
I love doing puzzles. What was your favorite part of making Santa Paws 2? Out of everything that you did during the movie, what was the one thing you liked the most?
The one thing I liked the most was I loved filming it, to be honest. I loved filming it and seeing the voice work in the studios and record and doing the songs. But my favorite thing would have had to have been when I gave this Toys from Santa's Workshop to some different charities around Vancouver, and because I asked them, what are you going to be doing with these toys from Santa's Workshop? And they just basically shrugged and said, we don't know. And so I told them, may I please, well, can I donate them? And so I had meetings with the producer, and she said, yes, you can donate them, and you can be charity coordinator. So I was charity coordinator on the set, and that was just a really fun experience for me. We made signs, and a lot of the cast, the hair and makeup people, they helped, and they got little things that we can write with, and it was just a really fun experience.
Well, you're very eloquent. You are very good at getting things done, it sounds like. And so I want to ask, you have about, I don't know, anywhere between 1 year and 14 years to decide what you want to be when you grow up. So what do you want to do when you grow up?
Well, I haven't really decided on that yet, but
that's okay.
I'd like to definitely continue to help other people and to go around the world and to help other people. I'd like to continue working with an organization, which I'm their first child ambassador, called Compassion. I actually went to El Salvador with them in May of 2010 and sponsored a child there and got to see what it was like. It was very, very sad, though, very sad. Mm-hmm. And I'd like to continue to help the children. And I still would like to continue to sing and act, because those are two things that I really have a passion for, that I really like to enjoy. And I'd like to be a worship leader.
Well, you know what? You are very good at both of them,
yes.
And we really enjoyed chatting with you. So thank you so much for sharing some of your time with us, and hope you have a happy Thanksgiving and a really Merry Christmas, okay?
Thank you very much. You too. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.